Okay, let me concentrate on one thing that you came across when you did the pretest for Chapter 1. This is stuff you need to know going in Algebra 1. The basic idea of when you multiply or divide like signs and unlike signs. Okay, so it's a pretty simple thing, right? 3 times 7 is 21. Get good at your timetables. If you don't know how to multiply, practice your timetables because you need to be able to do those fast, all right? Okay, so the question is, what is negative 3 times negative 10? Negative 3 times negative 10. A negative times a negative is a positive. So the simple rule is, if you multiply like signs, if they're both positive or if they're both negative, and you multiply them together, you get a positive. And by the same token, if you divide them, like 50 divided by 5, you know that that's equal to 10, right? 50 divided by 5 is 10. Negative 50 divided by negative 5 is also equal to positive 10. So if you multiply or divide like signs, you get a positive. So negative times a negative, positive. Negative divided by negative is positive. All right. Now, here's the rule for unlike signs. If you multiply negative 3 times positive 4, all right? Negative 3 times positive 4. Normally you don't see a positive sign, right? It's just negative 3 times 4. Negative times positive comes out to be negative. It doesn't matter which number's bigger, it doesn't matter which number's first. A negative times positive is always going to be negative, so that's negative 12. And by the same token, negative 200 divided by negative 20, right? We know divided by negative 20 would have been a positive, but negative 200 divided by positive 20 comes out to be negative 10. Okay, so negative divided by positive is also going to come out to be negative. So when you multiply or divide unlike signs, you get a negative, and it's as simple as that. And so if you, let's see, I'm trying to think of a way to make it more complicated. What about 14 divided by negative 7? 14 divided by negative 7. You're dividing. 14 divided by 7, of course, is 2. The signs are different, so you know it comes out to be negative. All right, how about 3 things in here? Negative 3 times negative 10 times negative 4. All right, so what if you multiply 3 things together, all right? Negative 3 times negative 10 is positive, since negative times negative is positive, so that's a positive 30 times negative 4. What's a positive times negative? Multiply unlike signs, you get negative. Negative 120, all right? So that's a fairly simple concept right there. Sounds easy to me, of course, because I've been doing it for 100 years. Hopefully it's going to be easy to you too. Let's see, I want you to do these problems right here. I want you to just work these 5 problems and then take a picture of them and turn them in to me. Okay, so number 1, don't leave the caps off the markers because they'll dry up. Number 1 is going to be negative 5 times 10. There you go, just figure out what that's equal to. Number 2 is 130 divided by negative 2. Number 3 is going to be 50 divided by 5, and here they're both negative. Negative 50 divided by negative 5. There you go. Number 4 is going to be negative 13 times negative 5, and the last one is going to be 60 times negative 2. All right, just work those 5 problems real quick. Should take you about 45 seconds. Give me the answers to those, and by the time you get back, I want you to be really good at multiplying and dividing like signs and unlike signs. Take a picture of it, turn it in.